We'll do some Peglin Cruci 7, the world is our oyster, we don't have to deal with the negative gold detriments of Cruci 8 and 18. Starting short fused is a pretty nice way, oh my, wow, that's cool. Is a pretty nice way to try and get the enhanced, which I would absolutely love to get. So this class really loves to have early chests into elites. Because you get the tempo you need from the chests, and then taking on the elites is fine, and then you get amazing passives just from both of them. And you're just in a good spot. We have the chests. Not so much the elites, depending on what kind of path I want to take. Is it generate up time? Maybe it's just generate up time, and I just, yeah, sure. Let's just try it out. It seems like fun. I think it can work really, really well. I think just lightning slimy in general is going to be a really good idea for Area 4. Fresh is really good, yep. We'll just take fresh. And it means I just don't need to go to the store as well, which seems nice. Well, seems fine at least. Dumbbell? Never underestimate the power of even the tiniest amount of tempo for this class. I guess not tempo, but the scaling that I need to close out a fight. Because sometimes it is very much the difference between you living or dying. So I think just having it, if I just run into a Minotaur and I get some bad shots, it just should kind of make it so that I don't die, presuming I've got enough health to work with. And that is decent. It's fine. Generate Orb doesn't increase in damage, which is of course unfortunate. It is very much a Spin Ventral Orb in that you want the Spin Ventrality boost quite a bit usually. Or you want Multiball. I'm hoping to just hit the Multiball, but that requires a bit more setup, doesn't it? 54 gold, very impressive. Managed to reclaim my gold, which is sick. I don't think Double Trouble is quite good, but I will still pass on it. Got a lot of question marks, which I'm fine with. Oh, okay. So, because you can check achievements in-game, despite the fact that it is a hidden Steam achievement, we'll just remove an orb here. Pebble removal is acceptable. Great health, that is done deal bargain. But you can actually see what the achievement is in-game, despite it being hidden on Steam even. Let's get the kill immediately. I could try and go for bomb stuff because I have short fuse. Maybe that's fine. Let's try it, shall we? I'll do... Oh, I've already discarded. Oops. Oh, I shouldn't have discarded. Slight mistake there. I would love to get one plant kill. That's fine. I got my one plant kill. Can't complain too much. But yeah, so you actually do get to see what the Steam achievement is, despite the fact that it's hidden on Steam. And it is to fire an egg into the Orbserver. So I haven't actually hit egg, pretty much. Or maybe I haven't had a run where I feel confident in taking an egg to the Orbserver and being happy with the run. So I've had to shoot the egg, or I think I've gotten a cake on Area 4 yet. So just shooting the egg. Or just not knowing about the achievement as well. Refresher course Adventure Iron. I just simply am going to take the refresher course there. So yeah, maybe we'll try and grab that achievement, shall we? I will shoot this on the roll first. Yep, that seems fine. Gets the crit. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm just set up much better now. Like that quite a bit. We have refresher course too for scaling later, which is going to be nice. If I get like a leaf, which it's not too hard to get, then like yeah, refresher course is really going to come in handy, isn't it? It's going to be a lot of scaling then. The sliming that happened over there is kind of unfortunate because it makes it harder to aim for these bombs. I'm still fine with it. We'll just go for something like this, and that should hopefully hit the refresh. I was also hoping for the bombs, but was unsure as to exactly how much it was going to achieve there. Not really a shot I like too much, so I'll just grab some gold, shall we? My refreshes are unfortunate, is what I'd say. Oh, okay, this is a lot of damage. Oh, so close. Still barely any lost health. Like, we lost 8 health to the Ouroboros event, so barely any lost health. Very acceptable for an elite fight, that's for sure. Refresh also crit, Puppet, Ring of Pain. Ring of Pain is an amazing tempo passive. Puppet has been known to be solid, but there's a Light Shaft Potion. So, depending on what kind of combo we're doing, this Light Shaft Potion could just be an insane hit for us. Having Leaf Thrust for later, Light Shaft Potion, is a very good way to turn any crit passive that you pick up into a very, very scary thing. Technically, oh my god, 51? Of course. Double bomb, please? Oh. 51 is rather unfortunate. As you can see here, still have 1 health, and that orb did not have overflow, so unfortunately it is just a lot of wasted damage, but I very much needed to aim there still. I just can't seem to hit another bomb, which is unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Let's try and head over to the bombs over there, shall we? I feel like they're probably easier than this, but I might be mistaken because this might work. I don't think it works, but I will still go for it. Thankfully we had the lightning slime there so to give it to us. Sorry, how do I have 3 Mercircle? Oh, refresh course. I was a tad confused. I'm just like, how did Dumbo give us 3 Mercircle? That's just not a thing. As cool as Mercircle is with the Dumbo, I'm pretty good at critting now, so I think I want Ball Lightning either. I don't think I want the Abrasion. It is good scaling, but it is usually just a Bland orb. You can definitely consider on Peglin quite a bit. Now this is scary. Look, we have guaranteed crits though, so it is at least pretty fine. Okay, perfect. That should bounce straight over the refresh. Oh, it doesn't, but it leaves me the best refresh ever seen. Awesome. I'm tempted to... No, we'll go for this. Oh my god, it just worked out flawlessly. Being able to take a Minotaur fight and just not lose any health is just amazing. The refresh also is an amazing passive. It's also just got great endgame potential with how it works into Area 4. This also seems fine, right? I think Nimble's just good here. Lizard was fun last run. Definitely fun. Yeah, Nimble plus Generator might be insane. Might be really, really good. Oh, I have a level 3. Why is the blind Bombulet Wool Chicken? No reason to not just take Wool Chicken here. Usually I like taking Wool Chicken just to keep me alive, but I don't really need to keep myself alive here. I've just kind of done swimmingly in Area 1 here. Which is nice to see, because Peglin can sometimes lose a lot of health in Area 1. It doesn't have any of the other benefits that the other classes have with their base passive, in terms of keeping them alive, really. I don't think I want to say. It's just a fun orb and a really good orb, but not really that necessary here. Like, sure, I can get status symbol, Mask of Joy. I don't think I can get Essential Oil, but if I can, it's definitely Store on a Relic, I believe. Yeah, already having 1 Spiness is crazy. Bit of a shame about that 234 wasted damage though, but it really doesn't matter. I've got so much max health to work with. Oh, and also I forgot. I full heal. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, already we're getting great value off of Generator. Just imagine if we get a multiple boss relic. All it takes is 1 multiple boss relic and then boom. We're just getting... Oh damn, it didn't pop the vine. I was hoping it would pop the vine. We're just getting so many procs off of that, and I like getting so many procs. Definitely something I enjoy quite a bit. Good stuff, and we got 1 bomb, which means BAM! Just sinking so much damage into the boss. It's nice to see that I don't have to think about shooting a egg. My health is just absolutely fine. The fun fact about the egg, apparently if you shoot the vine with the egg, I've already mentioned this once before, but if you shoot the vine with the egg, then this should be fine, right? Just seeing this lightning slime? Yep, there we go. If you shoot the vine with the egg, you heal from all of the orbs that were trapped inside that vine that are released. It's pretty awesome. We have one Discordum of Greed. I really don't like this passive too much. If you have a gold passive though, it's generally pretty solid. Safety Pegulations, which is fine. I find it very poor into Area 4 though, so I like just not taking it. Sappersack, we've seen Sappersack quite a bit recently. And Go for Gold. Go for Gold is a very good passive, and I've got a really, really good setup for Go for Gold. And no availability. Done deal. I've got some orbs in my deck I'm happy to remove. I will happily accept. Alright, now I didn't get to go to any stores in the previous area, so it is definitely something I want to prioritize. I forgot my refresh or secret. That's a bit silly. That's a big part of the reason why I was so happy to take it, because it's like, I've got the Dag Orb, I've got the Nimble, and they should just be dealing a lot of damage. And I've also got Refresher Course and stuff for scaling, so quite a bit, which should just work out. Boom. Oh wow. I forgot how good Go for Gold is. Oh my god. Go for Gold is so good with Nimble as well. That was a big part of the reason why I really wanted to take it. Because we have a lot of Spiness right now, so you can see. Because as it turns out, if you duplicate how many Nimbles are on the board, you gain additional Spiness benefits every time you're triggering a crit. So it's kind of insane. It's kind of just really, really good. That is unfortunate. I hate it when that happens. But as you can see here, despite the fact that I only have 1 extra refresh on the board, I'm still getting so many stats. Just generally, so many stats. Oh my god, it's so good. It's just so good. That looks like a left into a... damn. I was hoping for a more interesting map, but whatever, I guess. Hopefully we can find like a summoning circle as well. Remove an orb for 21. I accept. Absolutely. I don't have healing yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm fine to just take something like that and move along because, honestly, the extra removal is great, and like if need be, I'm fine to press the heal button. Technically spending, I guess it's probably more than 25 gold, isn't it? Oopsies, that should have been a discard. My bad. Oh, we've got a big pig slime. That's always nice. It would be very nice though if I could... Yeah, my deck order here was not the best, was it? Here's the refresh. Oh god, these is not good refresh spots, but maybe we can just, yeah, just hit one. Nice and simple, and now we've got 8 Spiness to work with, so our next shot will kill. It's just a bit unfortunate because they do get one hit off. Maybe more than one as well if this shot is particularly poor, which very much could be the case, or it very much could not be the case. I definitely want some kind of thing like Bob Orb though, I guess. Yeah, sure. That works. Alright, Dag Orb removal is unfortunate, but fine. To add a Bob Orb to my deck, it's a worthy price to pay. I don't really want any of these orbs, so that's nice. Got a lot of question marks to go to, so wow, yep, that works out. We'll do that stuff, and then how much more do I really want? I now have sprouting some investments, so just withholding on some stuff is probably a decent plan. But this is probably a good breakpoint because I've got Bobo plus Go for Gold in my deck, so we'll take that. Inception, there really is just no point in picking this up. There's just no point, unfortunately. I'm passive. It's very good usually early on, but it's not really early on anymore, so just not something I'll take here. Should be able to get a lot of bombs here, a lot of good bomb damage, and it's in a circle to work with. Nice. Hopefully we can hit some more refreshes. Let's see what this kind of thing can achieve. I'm just hoping to hit both of the refreshes. That didn't pan out, but whatever. This is a setup shot. Honestly, I do like the illusion we're collecting as well. It is pretty neat. Can we get a kill here? Because I'm pretty sure we can. Like, we just have so much damage, so much proccing going on. It's pretty neat. I will do one upgrade, but only one. I actually did get Mollyflower Popping Corn as my options. Wow. This is very unfortunate. I really hate turning down a Mollyflower, but I'm kind of sitting here with Go for Gold, and you really expect me to turn down one, like, kind of just got to take... Nah. I'm playing for endgame, I don't care about Popping Corn. I'll get a better healing source. I just can't turn down a Mollyflower, it's just so good here. The fact that my refresh also crit means, like, if I get a Leaf Threats for later, oh man, I'm just in such a cool spot. I remove an orb to pay 40 gold. As I said, it is just pretty worth it, so sure. It's a shame to be spending my gold because, like, I do want to be increasing my gold when I enter question marks, and I don't really have that much gold to multiply by 20%. But it's fine. Awesome. Getting a bit of gold there. Dupe an orb. Honestly, none of these orbs are actually worth duping yet. Like, none of them are actually worth duping yet, right? I'm not... I have good... Yeah, no, like... all of these orbs have a good purpose in my deck, and I'm really happy with all of them, and if I added one more of any of them, that would be unfortunate. As well as, like, no availability does just make it worthless, but that was interesting. I really don't think I duped anything there. Like, I'm really happy with all of the orbs in my deck, but I don't actually want more of any of them. Honestly, House of Slime might just be better than one extra crit, but I'm just going to take one extra crit. I've got so many things which tell me to crit a lot of times, right? So why not? Well, maybe not so many things to ask me to crit lots of times, but critting lots of times is definitely beneficial for me. Or at least trying something like that. Got Mollyflower scaling, so yeah, let's just aim at a crit. Shall we? Should get pretty good damage here. Bad, not bad indeed. I will do this. And then the Nimble should just be able to get the kill. Seems likely, right? Oh, that might be close. Nice. Didn't want to actually lose health there, so that is just nice. Knuckles, Refreshive, Betsy's Hedge. So just in case I get Fleece, I might not want to take Knuckles, but man, I get so many stats from it. I think just accepting Refreshive is just fine. It is just nice scaling though. Maybe I just want to say screw Fleece and actually just get real normal damage, and I've got so many, I've got 4 crits on the board. Like, that's just so much. I think we just accept the refresher and move along. Seems fine, refresher is just a good passive. Not like I need the extra refreshing source, but I really need to be a bit careful about my health as well because I didn't take the popping con. Orb. Okay, so we got the orb. I might have just removed the egg from my deck, honestly. Don't really care about it. We'll just bubble up. We spend just spend a whole bunch of gold on this bubble though. Probably unwise to remove the. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll just remove the bubble. I don't want it in my deck. It's just good, so I picked it up. Oh damn it! I was really hoping that I got the cake, but no such luck. We don't have super boots. Investing is just silly as always. I'm not gonna invest. I'm not gonna get my payout. How much do I care about the multiplier? I just don't. I don't have super boots, and I just don't feel like losing the health. It's worth it. Let's be honest. It's just worth it, right? But I just didn't want to do it. Hopefully that just hits one crit. It bounced so close, 3 or 4 separate times. But no such luck. Okay, fine by me. We have. Yeah, let's just get generator going. Yep, get generator going. And we should be pretty fine from there. We'll just shoot like one good nimble shot and then kaboom. Magic should happen. Like this hopefully does some pretty good damage. Yep, does. Awesome. Do probably want to hit some bombs pretty soon though, so we'll just tap this one and hopefully get nearby to the other one. I mean, yeah, that's just pretty solid damage, isn't it? Bad indeed. Alright, so now I will do a shot like this and just prioritize getting slimes near that. Okay, I missed it. Well, let's focus a bit more on hitting it now, shall we? I missed it. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't actually expect that to miss, but I guess it did. I think a shot like this should just be fine. We should just either get so much damage or the pop. Yep, thank you. I got a bit close though. Definitely got a bit close. Right, we still have the no availability active, but I don't really want any of this stuff anyway. Oh my. The starter symbol for double scaling is crazy. A Chesco shell for some extra multiballs is also a good bit of fun. Molten I don't think I'm really all that interested in, especially when there's a cactus there. That symbol as well is just really good for... Cactus is obviously the best pick here, right? Like there's just no choice there. But I think I might just do max multi-ball run? Yeah, sure. Let's just do max multi-ball run. Horribles or summon the pain bow. I think we'll just take horribles. She makes health and bulk every time. I think I'm fine with bulk the most. I don't think I really want anything else. I can outscale any bulk that enemies are getting. We got a lot of multi-ball to work with, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice and simple first shot, isn't it? Yep, very simple, isn't it? Very simple indeed. Yes, that is just triple store. I do love a good triple store. I have a lot of gold to work with, so I think that it should just be pretty decent. Now I have no healing. I didn't take the popping corner. It would be amazing healing, so I guess that is something I do need to be worried about. Free removal is nice, but I don't actually have know what to remove yet, so I suppose just spend 7 HP on some extra gold. Imagine we just hit some rigged bombs in a reasonable time frame. Simplifies this fight a bit for us. I really do need a healing source though. I did kind of expect that I would get a good healing source because I'm kind of playing Peglin and wouldn't really be too crazy to try to just turn up. Even like a wood on stake, right? But that hasn't happened yet. So far it's just been, oh, I've turned down a popping con. That is rather unfortunate. I think this should be good. I'm definitely losing health. This is a very good fight in area 3 for losing us health. Okay. That's so good. Just such a good orb. Blammo. And then we get a crit somewhere here. Thank you. Thank you. Love how simple it is. The way I like it. Alright, so we set this shot up and then go now. Okay, good. It's just very important I go to that store. Very important indeed. Hey, I finally got the enhanced, eh? Finally. 45 gold for the removal is acceptable, but I'll just wait a bit. Unicorn Horn refresh perspective. Definitely just going to take refresh. I suppose I'll take this too. If I get like a basalt totem, it's just great. Because as I see a basalt totem, I guess aren't too bad. And it is just a decent relic now, I'd say. Ooh. This actually does scare me quite a bit. I'll go for something like this. Yeah, no, that was exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. Unfortunately, bombs just are not good enough. I missed that bomb too, wow. Okay. Alright, so something like this, and we should be able to hit the bombs, get at least one. Oh my god. I was worried they'd keep out-tanking me with their bulwark, but luckily that didn't happen. I think this should work. Nice. Thank you kindly. I think this should work. Okay, that one was way scarier, but it did work, so that's nice. And this should work, simply. Okay, my health is draining and it's not going up, which is annoying. But, oh, am I a coward? I'm not a coward. Oh, I will heal very soon, though, if I'm not finding healing. I imagine that Prime or Frost Overwhelmer. We'll just take a Prime. Yeah, we'll just take a Prime. I guess I won't grab the passive yet. I absolutely intend to Cookie Ambidextrony. I don't think I'll need the Ambi. It is an amazing passive as always, but I just need that cookie. That is a Mask of Joy. That is very good. Part of the reason why I wanted to take Status Symbol so much, just because Status Symbol plus Mask of Joy is just so good. But Machuska Shell was just kind of funnier, so I just took it. Alright, so now we have Pierce. So let's get some good damage, shall we? I think that a shot that looks like this is pretty damn good. Ah! Well, we will make mistakes. I think that was actually a good shot, but it did not work out. It really just did not work out, did it? Still, very good shot here. A couple ammo. Good stuff, and then we get a dodge, which is awesome. This should be a crit. Oh, it's not a crit? Oh my, but I got a dodge, so it's fine. Sure. And now we just do a shot that looks like this, and it turns out to be amazing, despite the fact that it doesn't look like much. Yep. It did pop the rig bombs though, which I was hoping wouldn't happen, but 51 health is still a lot to work with. Another generator, just because I can. Sure. This is basically what I expected the generator run to look like, I suppose, so sure. I just need a leaf now, because I just hit Refreshing Punch. Baseline, Refreshing Punch is just a great relic for me here. It's just solid. But yeah, no, if we can get a leaf with that, that will be real nice. Alright, there we go. I finally have the, well, I have good max health, and I have the healing that I was hoping for as well, which is sick. We'll take a Refresh Shield. Acceptable. And of course, I'll wait for Collusion in the next store, because I'm just about to get a Collusion in the next store. And I wouldn't want to misplay and spend 15 extra gold, would I? Never mind. So of course I will be removing this orb. Bye-bye. And then... how much of this did I want? I think I want the balm. Balm was probably silly. But whatever. It's not too big of a misplay. I think my healing should probably be fine with Cookie and Haggle's hat. Yeah, no, it definitely should be. Balm was definitely a bit silly, but it's fine. I can just remove it easily. Good stuff. It looks like we got away with the Bull Kizzlewick, which is really good because it is a bit of a scary one. It can definitely backfire. There are some enemies you really just don't want to be feeding the bulk to. But we got through it. Like, Balm is basically just a bit more of an expensive heal as how I'm seeing it. It's fine. I imagine we will just get good value from it. But it really wasn't necessary. Pincer Maneuver, okay, nice. We didn't take Tender Cactus, so it is nice to just get Pincer Maneuvers because it's going to work really well. And there we go, we get the split. Can I have refresh? Thank you. Love my crit refreshes after all. Having Mask of Joy was just such a good hit, it really was. Now Generator Orb gets to do things. So Constricting Chains does half my damage, but it is actually something that I really did want to pick up. It's just solid. This is definitely meant to be the scariest enemy that we're scaling up, but it looks like we're still just performing pretty well here. Wow, if this was an extra level of Cruci, he would be at me. which is definitely unfortunate, but it looks like my scaling is pretty damn solid, eh? Instant maneuver just handling him there. Oh, we have Refreshive Cookie. That's nice. That's nice healing. I shouldn't have added that to my deck. I did actually get the Constricting Chains. Alright, we'll see what a fully slimed board looks like because I literally took all multiple boss relics. I'm pretty sure that... Oh damn, no leaf does suck. But I'm pretty sure that fully slimed board is just going to be reasonably solid. I think that things will work out pretty well. I would have loved to have egg bag, though, minimum. Just because 2 refreshes is nice, but without the leaf thrust flight I would really love a little bit more power than that. The refresh perspective is also very handy, so after the first shot we have 16 finesse. I think that's pretty solid. Definitely at least pretty solid. And yeah, no, it seems to be working out pretty well. We did just half our damage, you know, and oh, I see. The enemies have died. Oh, and we have full heals. Oh my god. I have a lot of health, and it was way more health than I had. So 21 max HP. I've got the egg still in my deck. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I'll explain that in a second. I really want rare relics. There are so many good crit rare relics for me. Yeah. We will accept a pumpkin pie. That is definitely solid. So, something I just realized, which is pretty unfortunate. Oh. Stacked Orbicus or just Slimy Sap for the healing? I think my healing's fine. Really not worried. I will just go Stacked Orbicus, purely because I want only Lightning Slimes on the board. I don't actually want Healing Slimes, so yeah, I'm picky like that. What is that? Like, that's the second time I've shot that shot and it's just failed. It's interesting, I didn't realize that would happen. I will use the cheap remove, I know. I know, I'm so evil for that. Can't believe it. Sure. My wall bouncers contributing to the damage might matter, I suppose. Sure, 1 extra damage might matter. It really shouldn't. I have super boots, awesome. So, one thing I realized is I have egg, and I plan on getting the achievement. Shoot the egg into the observer eye. It's pretty simple. Now, there's just one slight catch, unfortunately. My third and final boss passive, I picked up the amazing, the lovely Constricting Chains. Now, one of the things the Constricting Chains does is, unfortunately, it makes it kind of hard to aim directly into the eye. And because my entire board is going to be slime, I think that I might struggle with this much more than I initially intended to when I set out to get the egg achievement. Because this definitely was not the best run to try it for, I think. But we are doing pretty well, doesn't it? Yeah, no, it really looks like we're doing pretty well. Now granted, we did hit basically what I imagined to be one of the best possible generate orb setups with just full multiple boss relics. Of course that's just going to work very, very well, and as we can see here, it's worked, oh, that is 400 finesse. Oh, well, that's pretty good, pretty solid. Vitamin C. Crits also refreshed the board, bag of orange pegs. Unfortunately we only have 2 crits on the board, so this is only 2 extra refreshes on the board, which actually isn't that much. Bag of orange pegs probably works well, but honestly I just want Infinity Illusion. That sounds like fun. If I can... Nice. Nice. I love that. Yeah, no, Generator I think is just going to be really good into Area 4. As I said, granted, we did get full multiple boss fights, which is just like, they're going to be really good most of the time, and they're just insane with Generator. So of course it's looking pretty decent. But yeah, Peglin is just meant to get more opportunities to find cool things, and the fact that this is just a cool thing you can find, and yeah, it's pretty cool. That works out very well for this class. Already at 44 finesse, by the way, like, I do feel kind of bad for him. 18k, can I max him out? Have I maxed him out? Where's the final pick? Oh, there it is. I found you. Just going to wait a bit until it cycles back around. Wait, there are 2. I might not be able to max him out, actually. I'm not sure if I can get this last one. It's just nestled down in this corner, which is slightly hard to reach. Oh my god, I'm absolutely destroying his health, though. Let's try it now. Not quite. That's fine. 19k is literally the same as 20k. You know, it doesn't change anything. I'm simply just going to pop the intangible peg, and he's just going to die. What's going to happen? Alright, so let's pop those bombs, try and get them out of the way, and then we'll try and shoot the egg into the observer. And hopefully the fact that it's not slimed already doesn't interrupt me. Okay, so none of these eggs would hit the observer, so a worthless shot, unfortunately. Hopefully next time we get the egg it works out. Oh no, not 5 max HP gone. What will I do? I do suspect that... Oh no, how much damage was this? Not too much. Not too much, yeah. Yeah, no, I do suspect that this is going to be a pretty fast fight, so Hopefully we can get this egg achievement quickly. Do I have a name straight down? I do, so there we go. I don't think that worked. I think the fact that it's slimed already has... You know, I think the achievement is specifically applying the slime, and the slime didn't apply because the slime was already applied, so the egg just bounced. Which is usually a nice interaction because you get that little boost of extra healing. But unfortunately in this case, not really the most useful. At some point we're just going to have such a ridiculous level of damage that he is just going to fold. It's going to be funny. But it does make it a bit hard to guess how much damage I'm going to have, that's for sure. So something like this could be good. Yeah, we're not going to get quite as much as finesse as we managed to get in the previous fight, just because the fight's going to be over before we can properly slime the board. As you can see, it's just a bit too low. Because this board is very spread out. Now you can still get absolutely amazing generative shots like this. Like, look at this. This is what I mean by generative's just going to be really good. Like, we just killed him with the 999 pings. I literally have... Oh. Wow. That was a lot of damage. I got so many pings that, yeah, we got scientific notation. I'm not shocked that Generative was able to do this. Generative is just that good. It's literally just that good. We also had Infinity Illusion to work with pretty much, right? Actually, I wasn't paying attention. I did have Infinity Illusion. 909 Spiness stacks. This is without Leaf as well. Like, can you imagine if we got Leaf this run? It would have been so unfair. Instead, we got Constricting Chains, which halves our damage output, which is unfortunate, but with the extra multi-ball that it gives you, it's definitely worth it. It's just, yeah, it halves my damage. If my damage wasn't halved there, I mean, it's only double damage, right? But that's still just really, really good. Yeah. Peglin is the class that is just meant to get lucky. And as we can see here, I definitely got pretty lucky. I love how... Look at this. Area 1 and Area 2 are just here, and then all of this is just Area 3 and 4, which is kind of crazy. You definitely get more stuff in Area 4 as well, like maybe not more in Area 4. It's more consistent in Area 4, but you can get a lot of stuff in Area 4 and a lot of stuff in Area 3 if you've got bad earlier areas, to the point where it really helps balance how you run and actually set you up with the Observer, which is just really nice. There are just a lot of things that I just really enjoy in Area 4. I think that it has landed quite well. I do think there are definitely improvements that they can make, which I would love to see. But it's really fun. It's fun just trying to bring comps into the Area 4 boss and watching as Generator just absolutely tears through him. Like, even if he had 999 health there, that would have... Oh, right. Even if he had 99 health there, he would have died that turn still. I forgot I had Scientific Notation. That is just pretty solid. I had a decent enough amount of max health. I think I was at most 150. Wasn't it literally just Salt Shaker plus... yeah, it was literally just chicken, apple and Salt Shaker for +1 max health, so 16 plus 25. I mean, pretty solid. Oh my god, I lost 20 health. That is not a lot. that is a very, very fast fight for sure. Despite the fact that I decreased my damage by so much, it's interesting, really, isn't it? Popping Corn is just an amazing, amazing relic. And I turned it down, and that was very crazy, wasn't it? But like, the scaling that you get from Multiplier is very, very real. And I already had Refresh Crit at that point, so I don't think it was that bad of a play. It was not the safe play, and I would have won the run if I'd taken the Popping Corn there as well. So I should have just done it. But I just wanted to try and build a more perfect build here. And yeah, this was definitely a pretty good build. Absolutely not perfect though. I didn't hit Leaf Threats for later. If I hit Leaf Threats for later, yeah. If I hit Leaf Threats for later, one shot, two shot. I don't think if I had Leaf Threats for later, that once we're on to the second phase, which by the first phase would be over in an instant, I don't think we shoot a third generator. I'm pretty sure that by the time we've shot our second generator, he's dead. Like, that's just how good I think the perfect build with this kind of setup is. Because the Morning Flower is just a huge part of that, giving you the infinite crit damage. Like, sure, Fleece probably also does kind of the same thing if you've got a low normal damage, but you do also need to combine it with a low normal damage, and sometimes you don't have the foresight to just take low normal damage, because like just taking a Knuckles to just give you good normal damage so that you have good normal damage and crit damage is perfectly acceptable. It's just that that wasn't part of my final ideal build, so I didn't build for it, right? But yeah, the healing was very delayed this run. We had pretty much everything else that we were looking for. Our killing capabilities were honestly much poorer than I would have liked, but they did work. Taking the bulk was scary. Availability was mildly unfortunate at some points. And really unfortunate I didn't get the egg achievement because it was already slimed. So there's definitely something to note. Maybe doing it on something that isn't like experimental. Peglin's not really a sliming class that much. Like Peglin loves the potion pool, the balm, and the prime slime. Doesn't really care about generator as much. As you can see here though, it still works extremely well. And honestly just doesn't really care about the other slimy stuff. Oh, sorry. The new passive. I forgot about that. And that is a slimy thing which Peglin definitely cares about. That one's just pretty. It's gonna be really good in Terraria 4. I mean, like you saw there, what happened at the end when your entire board was full of lightning slime. Like if you're walking into the final boss and you have like 100 health, you're not really gonna have that kind of setup because this is very specific and we hit a lot of great stuff to make it this good. But you're basically gonna get that. Before I got the scientific notation, like 1 or 2 turns before, that's probably the kind of board you're gonna have, and that is a really, really good board state to have. The main reason for it, obviously, it's tons and tons of damage, which is enough to win you the run on its own. But the main reason why it's so good is it allows you to pop the big pegs. And some classes and some builds and some decks just have really poor capabilities for popping those big pegs, like really poor. So just having the backup of just, oh, I'm going to spawn some lightning slimes and they'll take care of one, even just 1 or 2 pegs. Yeah, no, that's really good. But yeah, refresh also crit, Morley flower. This is the kind of stuff that the crib was generally trying to look for on round rule. It's just usually round rule also has some other relics it leans into. I do actually, I'm curious how much illusion I had in that final fight though. I presumably was dodging a lot, but I didn't have least restful later, which is what I considered with the vitamin C for giving me infinite illusion. And if I didn't have it, then I definitely wouldn't have had anywhere near infinite illusion. But I definitely would have had enough to keep myself alive easily, especially with like Cookie and mostly just Cookie keeping me alive, because the rest of my healing doesn't really take place in combat all too much.